Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Jack Flaherty. What's the word on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Flaherty was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike three. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off.
Throw on to Torkelson, and a couple of quick outs. Now, Jonathan Aranda. That's in there. Strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one just misses, and it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Nothing doing for Tampa. Back here in Detroit, today's starting pitcher, Adrian Hauser. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Here's Riley Green. Good power, not great in the OBP department. To third, might be 2. 1 at second. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So here's Baez now. Ground ball right side. Inning over. Tigers. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Yandy Diaz now. There's a strike. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Josh Lowe will hit next. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Lowe with a homer in his last game. On the outside corner, 0-2 now. Second inning here, no score. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back at Comerica Park, now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Hauser back to work. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Popped in the air, left field. Morel pulls it down, and there's one down. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, one out. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right through there, got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now here is Wenzel Perez. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Little chopper rolls foul. Carpenter over at second. Dingler on at first with 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And just misses with that one. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. And a swing and a miss. Morel hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. There's a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that keeps the inning alive. So the batting order turns over, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Mangum in there at the knees, and that is strike one. Runner on the go, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bat?
That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Palacios stands in now and watches strike one. Runner on the go, and it's fouled away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One run across in the frame so far here in game one of this three-game set. Green. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Up the middle, and that one handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first with one gone. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. In the air, out towards left center. Morel makes the grab for the second out. Elmago coming to the dish. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but 2 runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter swings through that.
0-1.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. And that is fastball for a strike. Ripped to short. Baez fires over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Caminero batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Torkelson, and it's a 1-2-3. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Mangum makes the grab, and there's one away. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. And that one in the air center field. Mangum sizing this one up, and there are two down. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
2 outs. That one the other way. Can't get there, and it deflects off him.
He was all over that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
IBANEZ swings through it for strike one. Late swing, fouled off. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Flaherty back to work. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Baez fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Morel in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. That's in there. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Jack Flaherty picks up the strikeout. Slider misses outside. And that one fouled off. Line to left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So a man on base to start the inning. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 0 for 2 in this one. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Now it's Javier Baez. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
The count.
Keith on second. Green at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Now here is Kerry Carpenter. And ball one to the right fielder.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
First and third, one down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third. We're tied at one.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Labor Torres up to hit. On the ground, 2 ball. Glove flip to second, and that's 2. Back here in Detroit, top 6. And now the shortstop, Taylor Walls. That's in there. Walls measures 5 feet 8 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he made pretty good work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below, and some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Rocketed out towards right center. Perez makes the grab on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dylan Dingler. Out towards left center. Morrell on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And there's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Hard hit, right side. And they get Torkelson for the out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. And there's a strike.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. And that is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a base hit up the middle. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Baez. On the first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Diaz in the box with 2 gone. And it takes a look at a called strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Low stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Outside low. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Back to the mound. It hit him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. First. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brant Herter into the game.
Number 48, Brant Herter.
And it's fouled off. Go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in. Just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Andy IBANEZ. And the slider just misses. Action in the pen down there. Kevin Kelly, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Fairbanks getting cranked up as well. Low makes the grab, 1 down. Colt Keith, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Fought off foul. That's to third, and it stays fair.
another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. And that is out of play. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Into center. Mangum coming up. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Ball 1 there.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, center field. Mangum under this one. And the inning is over. Tigers back here in Detroit.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
Finnegan.
To third, IBANEZ sends it across to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, number 14.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
That's down and in. A slider missed. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that misses. 2-1. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Pulled out on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
There's a strike. And that's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking. Rays held in check here. Still tied, 1-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Gleyber Torres. Fairbanks back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in, and there's one down. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Drilled out towards left center field. Morel sizes this one up. Squeezes it. 2 down. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Kevin Kelly, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Clevenger also throwing. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Wenzel Perez digs in now. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. So 1 hit. And
Now pitching for the Tigers.
first pitch doesn't find the zone.
Tyler Holton.
Hit on the ground to short. Baez throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And now Jonathan Aranda. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter.
Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Now into the ball game on defense, Tristan Gray. He's the new 3rd baseman.
Number 60.
Andy IBANEZ up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now
Swung on, belted. That's back there. out of here. And that ends the game. Wow. He sends a rocket to left. And the Tigers walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.